So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Tribes of Midgard video, and today we're talking about the new mechanic sailing and the shipyard. What is the best approach to get that up and running as fast as possible that gives you the best chance in defeating the new saga boss? If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise let's get straight into this video. So with a free update to Tribes of Midgard, Season 2 brings sailing to the video game. Now what that means is that we're going to have a shipyard. Now a shipyard works exactly like the quarry and some of the other buildings that you need to get up and running in order to give you the best possible chance to succeed. However, the shipyard has something different in that when you are at the shipyard, you're going to be able to craft 3 types of boats, which will help you go across the sea and then eventually go and defeat the saga boss. Now we are going to have a video and exactly all the steps that you need to do in order to kill that saga boss. This is just about sailing today, so let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the starter kits. Now there is a new starter kit that I would recommend if you are looking to do things really quickly, as it gives you a nice boost, and that is the starter kit that allows you to bring 10 wooden boards, 10 cut stone, and 10 wrought iron. You unlock it very quickly in the new season pass reward scheme, and it is very, very powerful. Now you would be tempted to just throw this straight into the shipyard so you can get out and sailing. However, I recommend you actually throw most of it into the quarry. Now the reason for this is that the quarry will then provide you with some of the other things that you need so that you can then do everything faster, because remember, the quarry will give you the materials you need as you are actually playing. So whilst you might want to throw it and might be tempted to throw it straight into the shipyard, I actually recommend you put it into the quarry and then move that material that's been made as you're farming as well and harvesting up into the shipyard itself. The shipyard will also need ancient cores, and you can get these off the witches that kind of float around, or any medium to large camp. So make sure you hit up a couple of those when you are ready to do the shipyard. You should be doing this naturally anyway, but just in case you haven't, make sure you do. Once you have all your materials ready, you are then able to create your shipyard. Now there are 3 levels to this shipyard, which is different to the quarry and the lumberyard, and each level unlocks a different type of ship. These ships will allow you to increase the amount of passengers that you have in the ships, going all the way up to 10, and will also increase the health pool of the ship itself. Now the health pool is really, really important. If you bump this ship into the rocks, it's going to take massive damage, so you need to be very, very careful. Once you've created your first ship though, you are then able to go and place into the water. You will use this by the crafting button that you would normally use to craft ramps and floorboards. Walk over to the sea and keep walking and keep walking and keep walking, and eventually that boat will go green and you're able to place it down. Now, as you would expect, each boat gets a little bit more costlier when it comes to crafting it. So a lot of these things need spun yarn, silver, some gold. You need some frozen bark towards the end as well. Don't worry if you don't know where this is. The journal in the main menu tells you everything that you need to know, and it's pretty simple where things are when you think about the fact that, you know, frozen bark needs to be from those frozen trees. Spun yarn, which we've seen previously, is from those enemies that are on the beaches and the ash beaches and everything like that. So now that you've crafted your first ship, it's pretty simple to actually sail. What you're going to want to do is you actually get in the boat and then take over the rudder. Once you have taken over the rudder, it's just a case of putting speed on up to 3 times and putting speed off up to 3 times, and then just using the rudder to turn. Just to note, you do not dead stop, so make sure you start to slow down before you hit land. And remember, you can get out of your ship and swim to the land, so you don't have to get right up next to the shore and damage the boat. I can't emphasize enough just how easy it is to damage your actual ship. If you're worried about the speed of your ship, there is a nice little indicator on the left hand side, which are kind of 3 up arrows, which will indicate top speed, and as you reduce the speed, it will drop down to 2 and to 1. And you can also see a visual indicator from the sail itself. At full speed, the sail will be fully down, and as you reduce the speed, the sail will go up. just overall in summary, whilst you might be tempted to go and get that shipyard as fast as possible, remember that you need to find the beacons themselves, and to find the beacons you need to hit the camps on the beaches. So it's not just as simple as sailing around, which you can do, but the maps are really big, so you will struggle to find all those beacons. So it's worth taking the time to go into the camps, kill those beach enemies. You will also get the materials you need to craft better boats. Guys, that's it for today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise I'll catch you on the flip.